Hello guys, today we're going to talk about Bad Grandpa, or what's titled Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa. Oh man. I first watched this movie on Netflix my freshman year, and I loved it. And I haven't watched it since till, it's June right now. It's still June. Just the other day, and I still love it. But anyway, this movie was released in 2013. It's rated R. No surprise, it's a Jackass movie. Now, theatrically, the movie was hour 32. The director's cut, or whatever it's called, is hour 41. I watched the unrated version. I watched that one. I enjoyed that one. I don't remember if I watched that one on the Netflix or the normal cut, but I don't remember much of a difference, so I say just get the producer's cut or the unrated version or the hour 40 version. And the movie was released on DVD in 2014. The movie has a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb, with about 83,000-ish user votes and 54% or whatever on Metacritic, without 29 critics. The movie stars the great Johnny Knoxville. He, of course, was in a Jackass series and other films as well. And the kid is played by Jackson Nical. I hope I pronounced his last name right. It's like Nical. He played a little kid character in The Fighter, but as far as I know, this seems to be the movie where he's kind of made his big splash in. The movie is directed by Jeff Trambane, who did Jackass the movie and other Jackass-related things. On Rotten Tomatoes, the movie has 60% by critics, with about 106 critics, and 60% by audiences, with about 3,500-ish audience members voting. The movie is, the critics' consensus on Rotten Tomatoes for the movie is never quite as funny as it wants to be. Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, that's the full title, still offers viewers the timeless pleasures of seeing an old man get his private stuck in a vending machine. That's an early joke in the movie. It was funny. Oh man. It's available to rent and buy on... Oh, if I forgot to mention, the movie was released on DVD in 2014. The movie is available to rent and buy on Google Play, PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store, Vudu, YouTube, iTunes, and Fandango. Now, I think this movie's hilarious. I understand the problems with it, and the thing that makes this movie different than other Jackass productions or Jackass movies, or really other movies in general, it's the heart in it. I say it's probably one of my favorite comedies. I'm not afraid to say that. My biggest issue with comedies is the reliance on the jokes to carry the story. Now, this movie does it a little bit too, but the way the movie is made and presented, and the way the story is, I find so investing. I love first of all, I have to say the effects, and the special effects in this film is something to admire, because let me tell you something, like I said this before, in the age of CGI, it's refreshing to watch a movie that gets its special effects. And look this up, I shit you not, this movie was Oscar nominated for Best Makeup, for Johnny Knoxville playing the old man, Irving. And yeah, the makeup's fucking awesome. The effects are cool. This movie's awesome. I really love this movie. Now, is it for everyone? No. The humor is very extreme. It's very raunchy, but there's heart in this movie. There's heart in this movie. It's in the climax, towards the end of the movie. It gets dramatic, and I buy it. Johnny Knoxville is a better actor than given credit for, and I believe that he can do more. He can be in more eloquated stuff. I mean, sure, that may not be his style, but with his skills as an actor, I would like to see him in better movies. Bad Grandpa's good. It's not a perfect movie, but it's above others because of how it's made. How it's made. I love how it's made. I like how it's presented. It's kind of, I wouldn't say amateurish, but it's like, I remember seeing some episodes of Jackass, and yeah, when I was very young. I mean, Jackass was before my time, actually. It was like 2000, 2002-ish, and I was like 5, 7 then, so it was before my time, but they released movies after they had video games. I saw some when I grew up in middle school being played by high schoolers during lockdowns at the school. Oh, before there's any confusion on that, in my school, we had these things called lockouts, where it's pretty much where middle schoolers and high schoolers, they would, during the weekend, they would, like, the whole night would be like, everyone was having fun. Video games, music, the gym was open. I went to a very small school, so we could get away with that kind of shit. But yeah, I saw them play that, of course, along with the Jackass video games, and of course, Guitar Hero video games too. They were really big at that time. And yeah, I really like the way it's presented. It feels genuine. It feels fresh watching it after seeing so many shitty comedies come out the last few years. It's refreshing to see something presented differently by people who know what they're doing, and even in a format created for them. Because I like the way it's presented in this film, and I like that the story shows ambition. Because they could have easily made a Jackass 4 or whatever, but instead, or 5. I haven't kept track of the Jackass movies, but instead they go for something more ambitious, and they give it a story in it, and the story with the pranks in it fit incredibly well in the story arc and the storyline of it, and they're funny. I laughed my ass off. I couldn't breathe. I laughed so hard. And that's just I like that extreme sense of humor. I really do. And it's not for everyone, but yeah. So, I can't really say any more about it without getting into spoilers. So, Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, the full title. I just call it Bad Grandpa. I say it's a little bit underrated. If you love Jackass, you'll love Bad Grandpa. If you love hard R raunchy movies with heart, Bad Grandpa's a good example. If you love raunchy movies, Bad Grandpa's a good one. If you like comedies with heart, yeah, Bad Grandpa, fuck it, you know? I really do like this movie a lot. It's not a perfect film. I mean, it's done in a different format. I mean, it's paced a little differently. It's presented in a more kind of pranks storyline. It's mixed well, in my opinion, for the most part. It fits very well with each other. Some people may not think so. Some people may think that it jumbles around too much. Some people may say, a lot of people may say the humor, they don't like the humor. That's the biggest thing. So, because you either love or you hate Jackass humor. And I love it. I really do. But yeah, overall, I recommend this. Go check it out. I say go for the unrated hour 40 cut, like I said before. I don't remember much of a difference between that and the hour and a half cut, but the hour 40 is the one I watched recently. It's the one I love, so I say get that one. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos. And yeah, it's a great movie. Check it out. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching and have a good day.